Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday and it's weekend. We're home. We don't have any sports today. Well, we have one practice this afternoon. So I am going to make a breakfast burrito. And of course, I have a special guest that I would like to introduce to you. Is my son. My son will be helping me to make a breakfast burrito for everybody while everybody is still half asleep. Milk in here also, which is 1/4 cup. So 5 eggs, 1/4 cup of milk, 5 egg white. So next ingredient we have is mushroom. This is a fresh mushroom that I have sauteed in olive oil with a pinch of salt, and then chopped it after it's cooked or after it's sauteed. You can use a can of mushroom for this recipe if you would like to, and just chop them. And then we have turkey bacon. I've used about 7 strips of turkey bacon that I have cooked and chopped. We have 1 whole bell pepper. We have 2 Roma tomato that we have chopped. We have this about 4 stems of scallions that I have chopped. We have regular sausage here that I have cooked already. You can use any type of sausage for this recipe, but for today I'm using all regular sausage that is already cooked. I have 1 cup of Mexican blend cheese, and then I also have some mozzarella cheese for later on. I'll show you. I have a chopped garlic here for option. This is optional for you guys. You don't have to use this. You can use garlic powder. I like using fresh garlic for this recipe. So some other people uses garlic powder. And then we also have our spinach, which is the baby spinach. So here are what we're gonna do. So on this part right here, Mickey, my son, will be making the egg white, which is we will do cup of egg whites in here. Well, this is I'm using 1/4 cup, so put 1/4 cup in here. You can add tomato. This is a fun way for our kids to do at home while you're making breakfast. So Mickey, you want to do that? And then we'll use a spoon. So I'll show you how to do it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll put mushroom in here. We can put a little bit of bell pepper. We can put bacon.
How many strips? Like 3?
It depends, whichever you would like to. You can decorate that. And then you can add some
Like spinach.
spinach. Can you cut this for me? Cut this for me?
Okay.
There you go. And you put it on each side here. This one too. So about 2 leaves of baby spinach, and spread them upon. You can add your dry ingredient first to the mold here, and then add the egg white or the egg later on, but that's up to you. This, as I said, this is a great way to interact with your children in the kitchen while you're making breakfast as a family. So they can play around with this, whatever they prefer to. I'll add a little bit of green onion here.
We have any Parmesan?
Okay, so we have added mozzarella in there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. There we go. And about 1 teaspoon in here. All right, that's about that one. So we are going to add the egg white in here. There we go. And then now we can add our Mexican blend cheese if you need, this is just how I plan this recipe this morning. So as I said, it's up to you guys, whatever you preferred to do with this. You can play around with your taste palette and what you like. This is really up to you. Okay, all right, so Mickey is taking over for this part right here.
Yes.
And then we'll kind of split the part.
Here, I'll scoot this over.
You're probably wondering where did I got this silicone baking dish rack here. I actually bought this at Amazon. They are very inexpensive. I bought this and I got my stuff the next following day. So the same thing with that while Mickey is working his own technique there, how he wants his breakfast burrito. So this is very convenient, guys. You do not need to use any spray. The stuff that you're baking on this comes off basically. It's really easy. They comes off clean. There's no residue. I like it. So today I'll be making the regular egg, okay? So watch me. As I said earlier, you can definitely play it by your taste palette. You don't have to follow my lead, how exactly you want it. So my family eats everything. So whatever I put in here, they will eat it. So it doesn't really matter. So right now I'm putting mushroom on this individual. Maybe I'll do 4 for this. And then I'll put a little bit of bell pepper. Bell pepper. And then we add some tomato. This is actually a great idea for busy mom, busy dad, busy parents, busy people out there that doesn't have time to cook every day. So you can definitely make this ahead of time, make by batches, and then freeze them. Put them in the freezer. Wrap them in foil and put a label in it what they are, because you don't want to confuse yourself. That happened to me. So, all right. So I'm going to add our turkey bacon here. Egg. You don't have to fill them up, guys, because we are going to add some cheese in here. So you don't want your molding to be overfilled. Just enough to coat the rest of your ingredient in here. Okay, so we're adding the Mexican blend cheese. Mexican blend cheese. Alright guys, so we have done our part to put all our stuff in a molding, so now they're ready to be baked. So one thing about the molding, the silicone mold baking sheet, make sure you put them inside of the baking dish, because once it's filled, it's actually hard to put it in the baking rack or baking metal baking dish. They spilled. So that's one thing I forgot to tell you, I forgot to do. So make sure you put them in a hard surface, which is the baking metal baking dish, baking rack here. Then you will have to do stuff the molding and all that stuff, blah blah blah, all the steps. And then before you put them in the oven, you make sure that there's a water in the bottom of this. So I have about 1 cup.
Yeah, 1 cup.
1 cup of water here. Same thing with Mickey's creation here. This is his creation. Same thing, there's water, 1 cup of water here in the bottom. So that's FYI, okay? So when you're putting something in a silicone baking sheet, make sure you put them, or you already had insert them on top of the metal baking rack. Okay, now into the oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we had taken our stuff out of the oven. We baked this for 20 minutes on a 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are about to serve this, guys. Look at this, it's gorgeous. So guys, we got our tortilla wrap that we had heated, and look at this. You can just mush them like this. And then we'll add some salsa. And then off we go. Look at this. Just fold them. Thank you, Mick. And boom. We got our first batch of breakfast burrito. So hope you enjoy this recipe, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also share this recipe, and then if you make this recipe, give me some insight of what changes did you do. Maybe I could try that too. Okay, have a good day, have a good Sunday, enjoy your family. Thank you. What do you think? Hey, good?
Scale of 1 to 10.
Let me see.
1 million.
I want to take a video. It looks like that.
1 million.